Hello and welcome to an episode of Trains App, and today we're at Crewe on the West Coast Mainline. We're seeing services from London Northwestern Railway, Avanti West Coast, Northern, and Transport for Wales. There goes 350-111 with the 1101 London Northwestern Railway service to London Euston via Birmingham New Street. Here we have a double pairing of London Northwestern Railway Class 350s. I'm not sure what the numbers are, but the first is in the former London Midlands colour scheme, and then the latter in the new London Northwestern Railway colour scheme. These brought me in with the, I think it was a late running 0919 London Northwestern Railway service from Milton Keynes Central to Crewe. Once it hit Stafford, it then ran from Stafford to here at Crewe. There is an Avanti West Coast Class 390, excuse me, that will be running to London Euston. The times I should get for your point of departure. You can also see East Midlands Railway 158785. That terminated in roughly 5 minutes ago, so again, when she departs, I shall get the departure time and destination for you. And you can also see one of Northern Rail's 323s. Now, I want to say it's 323235 if my eyes are not deceiving me. So what I shall be doing is spending a reasonable amount of time up this end of the platform, and then I shall be going down the bottom end as well, just to try and catch a little bit of everything and everything. So, let's see what else shall turn up. Okay, the next train to arrive is going to be the late running 1059 London Northwestern Railway service to Liverpool Lime Street from London Euston, as we also have one of Royal Mail's trains making an appearance. I think that was 325001. So that was a pleasant surprise, wasn't expecting to see her. Here is 350119 running on her own. Doing about turn, we find departing the late running 1101 Avanti West Coast service to London Euston from Glasgow Central, worked by 390134. City of Carlisle. Lovely jubbly. Okay, now departing, if I can get the focus to play ball, it's going to be the 1107 East Midlands Railway service to Derby, worked by 158785. Okay, the next train to arrive is going to be the 1109 Avanti West Coast service to Edinburgh Waverley from London Euston. This is worked by 392104. I could listen to that all day long. Okay, we've got a bit of stock movement going off over there. We've got Galloway Princess 47593, pushing former Anglian Railways DBSO as drive and brake standard open into the mouth of the Locomotive Services Limited carriage shed. It's a stunning loco. Looks the part. I think I'm doing about turn. Which just is departing now, the 1108 Transport for Wales service from Manchester Piccadilly to Milford Haven. Worked by a singular class 158. This is 158825. Also keep her rolling as we have incoming, a terminating Transport for Wales service from Swansea. And it's being brought in by a rather grotty 153320. Right, keep her rolling as we have incoming an Avanti West Coast service to some far and distant land. No, I thought it was going to tell me something, but it wasn't. Well, I want to say this could be bound for Manchester Piccadilly. This is through 9118. There's nothing on the side of the doors to tell me otherwise. But when she departs, I'll be able to get the information for you anyhow. Okay, well it's all taking place now. I wasn't even aware this was coming, but it's going to be a Rail Operations Group 37, or Europhoenix 37, whichever way you want to really look at it, hauling a former Great Northern 365. So it's going to be 37884 having the honours. Taking 365515. I'll happily take that. As departing there is the 1111 Avanti West Coast service to Manchester Piccadilly from London Euston. Happy days. Okay, well, 47593 is pushing that loco, the carriage a bit further back. As we have 350113 departing with 1119 London Northwestern Railway service from Liverpool Lime Street to London Euston via Birmingham New Street. Thundering over the points. Not hanging about. Well, looks like she's pushed the DBSO in as far as they want her to go, and then, my assumption is she'll decouple from it and then do her own thing. As we should have a 153 now departing off to Shrewsbury. So 153320 now continues on her way to Shrewsbury for the 1120 Transport for Wales service. going to be a long journey on a 153. Well, she is giving it a bit of clag and taking the DBSO back out again, so unless she's literally just doing a little bit of stock movement. Oh right, she coupled onto one of the Pullman carriages. That makes sense. Well, I say one, it's probably a lot. Or a few. Well, I'll divert your attention briefly to see the 11:22 Avanti West Coast service from Liverpool Lime Street to London Euston departing, worked by 39153. But I tell you what, there we go. You can see both now. You've got a superb centre shot of a catenary mast, but then you can see some of the rolling stock being shifted along with the Avanti West Coast service departing for London. Happy days. Okay, well, that rolling stock's now being pushed backwards again. There's an awful lot of work taking place, so not too sure what it is they're doing, unless they're going to, well, they're in the process of getting a consist put together for later use in the week. I'm just watching the Network Rail bloke, well, not even Network Rail, but one of the yard blokes just wandering back, just trying to judge where they're sticking these carriages. It looks like they're being shuffled into one of the sidings outside the carriage shed. Brings back memories seeing the old Anglia livery there, complete with the name. Because of course you used to have the 8060s running with those. Full Mark II consist, 86 at the front, at the London end, with the DBSO heading to the likes of, well, Norwich when it was them running around. It's all jolly good fun. Right, well, she's gone back and gone forward again, so I think they're just having fun. But I then bring your attention to the 11:30 Transport for Wales service from Milford Haven to Manchester Piccadilly, worked by one of their 175s. It's 175115 with the 11:30 Transport for Wales service to Manchester Piccadilly. What I love is I can't see what's going on once I go behind that 325. All I can hear is squeaky brakes, like that, and then a little bit of a tone to signify that the train's going to either go back or forth. I then sort of wait and, well, then there you go. That's about it. And then what I can do, I don't know if I can actually be able to see through there, if the drivers might be in the way. Well, through the gap of these windows, I can see through the gangway of the two carriages of the 325. I can then see if the carriages of that lot over in the far corner are actually doing anything, be it going forwards or backwards, so I can kind of cheat. Aside from that, it is just a complete guessing game, it really is. Okay, the next train drive is going to be the 11:29 Avanti West Coast service from Manchester Piccadilly to London Euston, using platform 1, which is, well, not the most common thing I've ever seen them use, but it's 39128 that'll be working this service. Well, carriages are going back once again. I really do think that they're just saying, right, we've not got much to do this morning, lads. Have we got a 47 lying around? We do. Wonderful. Have we got any rolling stock that's not doing anything? We do. Delightful. Should we just move things around? Yes. Brilliant. Because, look, they brought it out. Oh, I see what they've done. Oh, okay. They've taken the buffet car, or kitchen car, out, and then put the rest back in there. Oh, I see. Right, well, here's 350-240 with the 1133 London Northwestern Railway service to Liverpool Lime Street. Now, you see, that makes more sense. However, it sounds more fun when you say they're just having a lark. Like, we've got rolling stock, we've got an engine, we're not doing much this morning, let's just play with the trains. I would. If I was the boss, I'd say, right, lads, Monday morning, it's just free reign. If we've got a loco that's not doing anything and some rolling stock that's just lying around, you can have a play. You can move it back and forth as many times as you like and just come up with all sorts of random combinations. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah. Tell you what, when I become a multi-millionaire, I'll throw in a bid for that just to go and buy off this chap and say, right, if I might even do that, I might just say, right, I'll bung you a couple of quid on Monday mornings. Let the lads have a little bit of fun. Makes sense in my eyes. Okay, now departing is the 1129 Avanti West Coast service to London Euston. I have way too much time on my hands. Well, not too much time. My mind just explores the possibilities. Anyway, this is City of Preston. Marginal amount of flange being kicked up there. Well, she's coming out again. Has she got anything with her? Would you believe it, she does. She's still got their Anglian DBSO. But it sounds like the 1133 London Northwestern Railway service to London Euston is about ready to depart, led by 350-372. And 350-265 brings up the rear. Okay, as she departs, we have incoming a terminating London Northwestern Railway service that came via Stoke-on-Trent, terminating here at Crewe, worked by 350-258. Lovely. Okay, now departing, I believe, is 325001, going from Crewe TMD to Willesden. Right. I don't quite know what they're going to be doing now then. Unless they're getting... Well, unless they're going to put the kitchen car at the front of that little consist this time round. Oh, I don't know. I'm glad they know what they're doing. There's probably a much easier way around it, but, you know, they're having fun. Kadunk. There it is, there's the clunk. Alright then. From the sounds of things, she's now hooked up. That was about 15 seconds. Probably not even that. I thought, no, wait, is she? No, she isn't. There was a bit of revs, and then there's nothing. Jolly good. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be an Avanti West Coast Class 390 going from Glasgow Central to London Euston. (390-122). Okay, the next train to depart is going to be the 11:48 Northern Service to Manchester Piccadilly, worked by 319-361. Okay, the next train to depart is going to be the late-running 11:43 Avanti West Coast service to Liverpool Lime Street, running about 7 minutes late.
Accommodation is at the rear of the train. Unreserved seating can be found in coach C. Platform 11 for the 11:47 Avanti West Coast service to Chester.
And this is 390-135. As up there is the 11:51 London Northwestern Railway service from Liverpool Lime Street to London Euston. Worked by 352-38. That's basically calling everywhere.
The next train to arrive at platform 6 will be the 11:56 Avanti West Coast service to London Euston, calling at Milton Keynes Central.
Okay, the next train to depart is the late-running 11:47 Avanti West Coast service to Chester. Worked by 221-108. As we then have a pair of Avanti West Coast 221 Super Voyagers. I believe these are going from Holyhead to London Euston. Leading the way is 221-106. This will be the 11:56 Avanti West Coast service to London Euston. Next calling point will be Milton Keynes Central. And on the rear is 221-102. Okay, the next train drivers are terminating northern service from Manchester Piccadilly, worked by one of their Class 319s. It's worked by 319 383.
London Northwestern Railway, service to Liverpool Line Street, Winston, Hertford, Acton Bridge, Runcorn, Liverpool South Parkway.
Okay, the next train to make an appearance is going to be an Avanti West Coast Class 390 going from London Euston to Glasgow Central, complete with its mouth open. Three 9129 thundering away over the points. Okay, now departing is the late running 11:58 London Northwestern Railway service to Liverpool Lime Street from London Euston, worked by 35242. Okay, the next train to arrive is going to be the 1208 Transport for Wales service from Manchester Piccadilly to Carmarthen, worked by 2-car 175, which seems quite brave. And it is worked by 175004. Just makes me wonder why you got trains running from Manchester into Wales that aren't, you know, well, at least 4 cars at the very least. They're quite content to run 153s into Shrewsbury, well, then 2-car 175s into Wales. It's baffling, very baffling, because that service was already relatively full when it came past me just now, and there's a fair amount of people trying to get on board. Yeah, it wouldn't hurt them to have longer trains, or even invest in some newer rolling stock that can help bolster capacity. Okay, pulling in now is going to be the 1211 Avanti West Coast service to Manchester Piccadilly from London Euston. The number I shall get for you when she departs. Glides to a halt effortlessly. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be an Avanti West Coast Class 390 going to Blackpool North from London Euston. $390,005. Okay, now departing is the 1211 Avanti West Coast service to Manchester Piccadilly, as there will be the late running 1209 Avanti West Coast service to Glasgow Central just pulling in to platform 11. This is 390,141. As we have a terminating Transport for Wales service coming in from Chester. As we also have coming in the 1209 London Northwestern Railway service from Liverpool Lime Street to London Euston. 152.78 is terminating in from Chester, and the ex-Transplant Express 350.405 will be doing the honours to London Euston. Suddenly, it's all happening now. Okay, departing now is the late running 1209 Avanti West Coast service to Glasgow Central from London Euston, as there will also be another Avanti West Coast Class 390 passing behind me shortly, going from Blackpool North to London Euston. This is worked by 390-136. Hello, here we go. .390-156 in full Avanti West Coast livery, looking as stunning as ever. City of Coventry. Okay, now departing is the 1217 Northern service to Liverpool Lime Street via Manchester Airport, worked by 319-383. Okay, the next train to arrive is the late running 1201 Avanti West Coast service from Edinburgh Waverley to London Euston, worked by a pair of 221 Super Voyagers. Leading the way is 221112. And on the rear is 221142. Happy days. Okay, now departing is our final train of the day, the 1224 Transport for Wales service to Chester, worked by 152.78. And as she continues onwards, I shall leave it there. Thank you all very much for watching, it is greatly appreciated. If you've enjoyed what you've seen today, then please do like and subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment, I do go back to them as and when I get the opportunity to. Well, I must admit, I wasn't expecting to catch, A, the Rail Operations Group 37 holding a 365 out and about, nor was I expecting to see the Royal Mail train out and about, nor was I expecting to sort of spend the bulk of the time filming the Locomotive Services shunting around some rolling stock. So, all in all, not been bad. And of course, Quarter 390-156, so that's sort of just the cherry on top of the cake. But my next station will be Liverpool Lime Street. Really looking forward to filming there, so hopefully the full armament of Transplant Express stock will be out in force. If not the end of the world. It's just a very good station nevertheless. But having a 68 in there, giving it the beans, pulling out, I wouldn't say no. So, until next time, from me here at Crewe, I shall see you all later. Take care, guys. Goodbye.